Welcome back, Rhody Nation, to this week's Rhode Island Sports Corner. It was a huge week for the Rams. Our men's basketball team is now ranked 16th in the country, the highest ranking in the history of the program. URI hosted Davidson at the Ryan Center on Friday, and boy, did they look like the 16th ranked team in the nation. The game started off close, Davidson holding their own, but toward the end of the first half, Rhody up by 10. They never looked back. Stan setting up for three, knocking it down. It was all Rhody all the time. A little later, Cyril Langevin with a dish from Doughton takes it to the basket and dunks it home. Can't forget about this 5'10" killer, Fats Russell with a blind shot under the basket, and soon after from downtown. Rhody went on to defeat Davidson with a final score of 72-59. The sold-out crowd helping the Rams keep their undefeated record at home. So after the big win, I tried catching up with the team, but they decided they wanted to catch up with me. About your performance in today's game.
I mean, it was real nice. You know, I shot the ball well, found open teammates. You know what I'm saying? I stuck to the script. You know, stick to the game plan. That's what coach would say.
Did y'all see the dunk? I dunked on him, right? That says it all. You know, the school hasn't been ranked in how long? I don't know.
So how everybody doing? You know, we just came out and got a good game today, you know. Fats, come on down. All right, so what's the question?
Oh, I'm supposed to hold the microphone. My job.
How you like being a news reporter?
You know, I'm actually a sports reporter, not news.
Not news.
Yeah.
All right, scratch that. All right, ready? So how you like being a sports reporter?
I love it. I get to go to all the games, get to cheer on my own team and report on them, so it's a win-win situation.
Okay. I mean, how do you feel about Stan Rose having a mic in his hands right now?
I think you're a natural, and after your career with the NBA, you're going to become a broadcaster.
I mean, a lot of people do say, you know, this face should be behind the camera or something like that.
After a 72-59 win over Davidson, URI is first in the A-10, undefeated at home and on the road to an NCAA championship. And that's the URI basketball team for you. But on a more serious note, I spoke with Coach Hurley after practice, and he told me how he feels about the national recognition the team's been getting. Take a look.
Yeah, I mean, much more confident. You know, obviously a lot more people are, jumping on our bandwagon. I guess earlier, we were a hot pick last year after Pittsburgh, and then obviously after the Creighton game. But more people are dialed into our season. The Friday night ESPN, package with the league has helped that, and just the way the players have played the whole year. We look like a good team.
Unreal season they've been having. Now on to women's basketball. They were looking pretty in pink for Saturday's game against St. Louis in honor of National Girls and Women in Sports Day. URI played very well throughout the game, but especially toward the end, trailing by 5 with 6 minutes to go. Rhody goes on a 9-point run to take the lead, but unfortunately, St. Louis responded with an 8-point run, and they went on to win it 70-66. Now that's sophomore Nicole Jorgensen, who we always speak about. She went for her second consecutive double-double with 21 points and 10 rebounds. Definitely someone to keep an eye on. As for women's hockey, they faced the 4th-ranked team in the nation, the University of Colorado. The team held their own on Saturday, going into double overtime, ending with a tie 1-1. But unfortunately, the Rams fell to the Buffaloes 3-2. And a look into Rhody football, head coach Jim Fleming announced the signing of 22 future Rams on National Signing Day last week.
The message from staff was the time is now. We all know this is the 5th year going into it. We feel that we've put a 4-year foundation down that is rock solid. We've had our ups and downs, and we've gotten progressively closer and closer to the ultimate goal, which is winning a CAA conference championship.
The future is bright for those 22, but that's all we have for this week's Rhody Sports Corner. Follow me on Twitter at Nicole Lattarulo to stay updated on the URI men's basketball team and their road to the Atlantic 10. For now, I'm live in the studio. Nikki Lattarulo, 5 Cent Cigar Sports.